What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kind of Morning Middle. Kevin, here's my question, because I was thrown off from the beginning. I missed a few. The last morning show I did, I thought the new thing was going to be lights off. You do the countdown to the mics going live. Then you were going to bring up the lights when we were live, and we would all start talking. You wouldn't have to point and do the snap at that point anymore.
No, that was just your stupid idea.
That was a really good idea that I think it works a lot.
Sounds way better than what you
Thank you.
What's wrong with what I did?
Because the way you do it is just like
obnoxious and never consistent.
I feel like the lights going up.
Yeah.
Orchestra roaring to life. I feel like we'd be like, all right, cool. Now we're in the headspace of putting on a great morning show.
Yeah. Now it's just kind of we're sitting there waiting. We don't know when to start yapping away.
Yeah, why? And we know when to start, but I feel like from the moment you hit the buttons, you do the turn and the clap thing, the turn and the snap thing. There's still a moment of us just staring like an idiot at the camera. The lights would be perfect. I motion that the lights be the new signal for going live.
Like normally it's lights, camera, action, but we want camera, lights to trigger the action.
True, 100%.
No, that
See,
sounds...
and right now Kenzo2989 agrees with me in the chat.
Yeah, but he's crazy.
Can you second my motion?
I mean, I'm down to try it.
The motion carries.
My thing is,
we have the votes. We have the votes.
We need to change something about this because this doesn't work.
Why doesn't it work?
It works.
It works totally fine. There is
Cubby Studio says Greg is right. Kevin is being stubborn and wants his ways wants to stay in his own ways. I'm asking you to start with me, Kevin, to join me on this tomorrow.
Listen,
I'm not on the show tomorrow.
Yep.
Tim, you make sure it happens that way tomorrow.
No,
it ain't gonna happen tomorrow.
It's not gonna happen.
I'll try to make it happen tomorrow, but
that moment of silence is like just hold for a second before the camera starts going.
I understand, but I'm saying
if you want to have a countdown for the camera, be like,
well, I can't see that.
What do you mean you can't see?
Not over here. You just looks like you have your paw up. I can't see what number that is. I'm looking at the camera. I need to adjust the camera.
Well, that's why
what I'm saying
that is why I snap, Greg.
But I know. But again, what I'm saying is this is what you do. Like, there's definitely someone watches this show, correct? It has to start where I'm like this, and I'm like, "What's up, everybody?"
For a fraction of a second, sure. For a fraction of a second.
Just give it to me.
Time is money, Kevin.
The next time is money, and you've wasted a lot of it here today, Kevin. The next time I host this show, which I believe is Wednesday, I want to do it my way, just to try it.
All right, and then I have to explain it to all these other dingoes.
Dingo.
All the other ones. Your competent staff. You?
Who the hell? Are we
me.
getting new employees? Competent staff. You know what I mean?
So you have to explain it to the voices in your head? What are you even talking about?
We need to move off of Kevin.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show for Monday, February 27th.
One of the last days of February. This month, it comes, it goes so fast.
Just like you.
Just like me.
I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the Pure One, Tim Gettys.
Let Tim host.
It feels like I haven't been here in a year and a half.
I know, right?
Vegas
we did so much traveling.
Adds years to you.
You killed it at Dice.
Thank you.
You did damn good.
Thank you to the chat. I was watching backstage, of course, chiming in on the people watching here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. Dice was a lot of fun. I'm sorry the crowd wasn't more into it. I learned something. What did you learn? I learned that I took it for granted that we have such great audiences everywhere we go.
Yeah.
We go to RTX.
This is a solid point.
We go to PAX, and I forget, of course, that and even Game Awards, I forget that there's so many fans in the audience. That when I went there, and these were buttoned-up developers, people who are there, being respectful, probably don't even want to be there. It costs a lot, so they have to go. I was like, I didn't psych the crowd up. If I get a chance next year, I guarantee you, there will be ad-lib Greg Miller in the beginning, screaming, yelling, jumping off there, grabbing Shuhei, shaking him, pushing him up, punching Neil Druckmann right in the fucking face.
You gotta get that energy right.
Yeah,
you just gotta come out swinging.
Exactly.
That's a solid point.
And so it was a different energy.
You're a fancy gentleman now.
I am
hosting fancy video game awards.
Yeah.
I like it. You're stepping up. You're evolving.
I try. I'm trying to take this thing somewhere.
I really enjoyed that it was you and Chobot. It was like a reunion party. And I also love that all the pictures of you guys were with the backdrop with the IGN stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, something about this just feels right.
Yeah, no, I like the fact that the one thing, the takeaway from it was that in the room, I thought we were doing fine. But then it was when I was looking at the chat, which I knew was a dangerous situation.
Yep.
But it was our chat, which is overwhelmingly positive. They were like, the crowd, I'm like, I guess the crowd isn't that great. And then it got to me, I'm like, are we doing okay? Here's the takeaways.
Yes.
Chat was positive.
Yes.
Reaction on the internet was actually pretty positive.
Yeah.
The usual Greg Miller isn't funny thing, I understand, fuck you, I'm popular, you're not. And then everybody who talked to us afterwards went out of their way to say they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And not just good job, but like, this was so much better than last year's, this, that, and the other.
Which I love because I always bring this back, it's one of my greatest moments of my life, was after the Final Fantasy event, we went to that party, and Phil Spencer came up to me and was like, You guys did really good.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen a whole bunch of these things, but like, you guys obviously were not reading off prompters, have a chemistry together, and I was like,
and that was
thank you.
That was the big takeaway that a lot of the feedback I got from a lot of people were that our best parts were when we were ad-libbing. Because people were turning to look at the thing. And so it needs to be more, I think, like Final Fantasy. But now that, not taking away from the fact that Drucker wrote excellent jokes.
Yes, exactly. All that, amazing.
Yeah.
But I will say, from a production standpoint, and this is why people are always like, oh man, Kind of Funny Live 2 took so long to edit, and now once you see it, very few people are giving me shit.
Yeah.
But a big part of that is I want the energy of the room to come across on video, which means I need to get all the right audio clips where you hear the audience actually reacting. So the problem there is they need to mic up the audience, which is something we need to do this year, Kind of Funny Live 3, because we haven't done that before. But that was the problem. Is like, even if there was in the room an energy, it doesn't come across because they're trying to get
that's what people are saying.
The energy on there. And you see this in a lot of live concert videos when you see people's like DVD specials of their concerts, and it's hella awkward because it'll be Linkin Park and they're like, how you doing, Cleveland? How you doing? And it's just like, you hear that. But it's like when they do the whole singing song where they stop singing for a second to like let other people sing, and then it's just dead silent. That's awkward. Trouble. That's what you faced.
Then stayed in Vegas for multiple days to eat too much, drink too much, and gamble with Jen. It was great. Good times. But most importantly, it's great seeing Jen, great long-distance girlfriend. It was fantastic. Most importantly, this little fucker.
Oh, yeah.
Holy goddamn, Kevin! Do I enjoy the Nintendo Switch? No, they're not paying me to say it.
I love it so much.
You do it together. Lean into the camera one. You just hit the camera one. Just go to, there it is.
It's camera 2, by the way.
Fuck off!
Hold on, we need a better thumbnail. One more.
Wait, hold on.
Middle camera?
Middle cam.
I don't know. Here, tilt. Yeah, we gotta get the tilt right. I'm straight. You're not straight.
You want to go straight?
Yeah.
That's hard for me.
All right, good.
Thank you.
Previews up, embargoes up for both the Switch and Zelda. We're gonna do content for it, obviously, this week when the review posts. When we can talk the review, and then it'll be a conversation for quite some time.
Yes.
But Jiminy Jillikers, do I love the Nintendo Switch? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Greg, it's one of those things, it's been the roller coaster with me.
Yeah.
And this from the NX, from X trying to give it to us and all that, and then having some problems in Japan in early January, I still believed in him,
Sure.
And now that I haven't, there's still going to be the haters. The haters will hate.
Of course.
Does it have issues? Of course it has issues. Everything has issues. But playing this damn thing, constantly I'm just like, I'm going to get to play a real Mario game on this.
Yeah.
One day there'll be a virtual console. The idea of playing any Nintendo game I want on something like this, fantastic. Have I been doing it for years on the PlayStation Portable? Sure. Yes, Greg, but there's always weird frame rate issues and save problems and this and that.
No, that's true.
But with this...
Save problems, I don't know about it.
There's save problems.
Sure.
There's.
No. Man, I'll tell you what, Nintendo Switch, since I got to hold it, I like the form factor of it. But then my concern, of course, was that lie you sold us all on, that the Joy-Con grips in this thing were going to be a real controller. They weren't. However, this is perfect. Yeah. I have not, now let's talk about Zelda for a second in a very cursory fashion. Hours and hours into Zelda. I have not plugged this into the dock to play at all.
Yeah.
I've strictly used my Nintendo Switch as a handheld.
Okay.
This feels super comfortable, super easy.
Yeah.
I've done the playing in bed like this. I've done the airplane like this. I've done myself like this.
Yes.
I'm excited to use the Pro Controller. Those came while I was gone. I'm excited to have a case for it. So far, I've been wrapping this in an Ismahawk t-shirt and traveling it around the world. It fits in my back pocket. Yeah, I've done it. What are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean?
Your back pocket?
Yeah, you slide in my back pocket. Well, just when I'm boarding the plane.
You're crazy.
A lot of people ask me on Instagrams and Twitters too, when I had it out. I'm playing it in the airports, right? Which did not violate the embargo, but thank you all for trying to keep my career going. How many people came up and asked you about it? Fucking zero. Zero people asked me any questions about what I was doing or what I was playing.
Really?
Yeah. Now, granted, I'm off the beaten path on the airport or whatever, but even when I was standing at the gate waiting for Jen to board the plane, I was sitting there playing Zelda. Nobody had any questions. Nobody did anything.
Oh, that's funny. I was playing at the gate at Virgin, and this girl next to me, who I could tell didn't really know what was going on, but she kept looking over at me, and then eventually she was just like, "Hey, that's the new thing, right?" And I was
that's
like,
that newness.
Yeah, and she had no idea, but she just knew it was. She was like, "Oh, I saw it." She saw it at the Super Bowl commercial.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Marketing works, my friends. Marketing works. I fucking love it though, and I've been playing 90% of my time on the handheld, but I put it into the dock yesterday for the first time because I wanted to play with the Pro Controller.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about this so far is the versatility of it and the options it gives you in terms of controllers and play styles and this and that. Because I'm weird, Greg.
Yeah.
I like things to be just right when I play games. This gives me the option to have it be just right in so many different ways.
Yeah.
And it's good because there was a while that I played it with the Pro Controller on the TV, snapping it in, it's there instantly, I'm having a good time. But then Gio wanted the TV.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, all right, sure. Get that shit going, put it back in handheld mode. But eventually I was like, I still want to play with the Pro Controller. So I put it up like this on tabletop mode.
Yeah.
And I started busting through on the Pro Controller.
I did the thing where I was like, I wanted that photo of it, but I didn't have it. Not only did I not have the Pro Controller with me because they hadn't come in yet, I didn't pack the Joy-Con grip when I left, which I didn't really care about, you know what I mean?
Whatever.
But then I wanted the photo of it on the thing, playing like that on the airplane, but then I couldn't bring myself to play with the little guys like this. And once I disconnected them too, they were like, oh, hey, it doesn't work in airplane mode. And I'm like, oh. I'm not bringing this plane down to play Zelda for a photo. I respect the lives of all these people.
It's interesting though, because I came across that same problem, which I think is a problem. Because I could have sworn that we saw a video of the guy on an airplane in the original launch, or in the original trailer, doing that with Skyrim, and it.
But I mean, real quick, airplane one's a bunch of bullshit. This isn't even doing wireless. It needs it just means it's not. All it means is it's not searching for Wi-Fi, so it'll save your battery unless you want to dial into their Wi-Fi. So you can pop it off and do it. Maybe ad hoc. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's like your phone.
Yeah.
You can leave your phone on.
Oh, I guess you're right.
But remember, it drains your phone's battery because your phone's constantly going, where am I? What's happening? I'm looking for a signal.
Oh, okay.
I'm a phone.
Yeah.
Why am I a cognizant phone?
Yeah.
Kill me.
That's another thing about the system is right now we're not allowed to use online. Like, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, there's no online.
There's an update available that we can't use yet. On
really?
This. Yeah, we can't download it.
Oh yeah, because I pinged for it. And it's like, nothing. We don't see nothing.
Oh, there is an update available.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm excited for that.
I can't wait. We're gonna do stuff Wednesday. No, we're filming on Wednesday our review in progress kind of thing because we have a lot more to play with Zelda. That'll post Thursday and stuff. Excited for that. But Zelda's great too.
It's fucking great.
Yeah, Zelda is. It's weird because playing Zelda, especially I think off of Horizon, jumping in, you start in, and I remember being like, it seems kind of simple.
Yeah.
It's blah 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 blah. And it's one of those games I think when I'm away from, and now I think I'm hip to the game. When I'm away from it, I'm like, yeah, it's good, it's fun, whatever, blah. And then when I'm playing it, I'm like, fuck, this is awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of holy shit, because like it speaks to me in the same way Horizon did, and it's that sense of discovery, where it is, I'm up there and I'm looking around and I see shrines and I tag them on my map and then I go to them and I don't have the thing unlocked, I don't know what's happening, new enemies are attacking.
So, without going too far, this will be the last thing I say
okay.
about Zelda before we save it, because I don't want to like repeat ourselves a million times that we're going to. I'm going to repeat what I'm saying right now. Again.
Do you want one?
Yes. Thank you. Something I hate about games is the open world. Like, there's just so much to do, but there's nothing to do. It's just a lot of shit. I hate the whole, you see that mountain over there? You can go to it. Like, that was a cool marketing thing for Jak and Daxter.
Sure.
Back in the year 2000.
Whoa!
You know, but now it's like, all right, we get it. That's kind of standard. Just being able to go to a mountain is whatever. What I like about this game is, not only can you go to the mountain, you can climb the mountain. And when you're there, I am shocked. I find myself constantly with this game being like, there's no way I'll make it up there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have enough stamina.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm going to try. And 9 out of 10 times, I make it up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, then I get up and there's shit up there.
Are you eating the ingredients and stuff to keep your stamina going?
No, I've just been like going pretty
I've been pushing little Link. Harder than he needs to be pushed, I'll tell you what. He's got the sweat popping off him all the time. And it's one of those, I've gotten to the thing where it's like, man, I am just 2 handholds away, but I'm going to die. So I have to sit there and eat a skewer or whatever.
I'm just impressed because I feel like games are so good at keeping you out of where they don't want you to go.
Yeah.
This game's not that, man. It's like it just lets you go places and it rewards you instantly for it.
Yeah.
Ugh, get hyped, guys. It's NES Zelda meets Ocarina of Time. They had a sexy-ass little baby.
Yeah.
It's an 18-year-old baby, though. So.
Oh, this is a baby you can fuck. Don't worry. You can fuck this baby.
Nice.
Oh, what's that, Kevin? You can fuck any baby if you try hard enough.
No, I didn't.
Why would you
I didn't
say that?
Look,
mic?
they can see.
Well, now, but they said it before you turned on your little thing.
My mic's always on now.
Huh. So another Greg Miller question or suggestion you took to heart.
So, Greg, walk me through how you wanted to start one more time. Go ahead.
So, you'll do your intro videos.
Yeah.
Then you'll do the garbage truck rolling out.
Yeah.
You'll still count us down that the mics are going live. But the one change is you've never turned the lights on since we've gone into any of this. So then, when the mics go live and you hit the button for the lights to fade up, that you switch the camera on, you hit the lights to fade up, And as they fade up, I'll know to talk, and we'll have a perfect transition where I don't sit here like this.
Okay.
What's up, everybody?
I mean, the issue that I have is there's 3 separate things that I'm using.
Mm-hmm.
All right, whatever. We'll try it.
Okay.
It better
I love
work.
you.
Better work.
Now, I want to do this to you too, Kevin. We've been talking a lot about Nintendo Switch here. One news story I left off the thing, I tossed on the document. We're going to open with that. So while you prep this story, I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that this is the Kinda Funny Morning Show. Each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames, we come to you with all the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping the chat to ask your questions, comments, and concerns. In between those 2 segments, I give you a video game each and every day. You can win by being in the Twitch chat like you are right now. Or if you're one of those marvelous motherfuckers who supports us on Patreon, if you're giving us $2 or more, you get money that you get to enter to win there. If you're watching on YouTube or you're listening on the podcast services, because yes, this goes live each and every day, right in the afternoon.
It's true.
You can enter by subscribing to us on Twitch. And if you say, well, I don't ever use Twitch, I ask you, do you use Amazon Prime? Because if you use Amazon Prime, you have a Twitch Prime subscription just sitting there. Each and every month they give you one, and you have to give it out to somebody, or it goes nowhere. So what I'm saying is, you've given Amazon so much money, don't you want to get some of it back for us? Go there every 30 days, give it to us, flick off Amazon, and say, why don't you sell 90-inch TVs that Greg needs when he's doing a Gears of War stream? Top story. Keeping with the Switch information, over at Kotaku, Mike Fahey says, not all Switch games will support TV mode.
Yes.
Not all Nintendo Switch games are going to take advantage of the console's dual TV/portable nature. Released last year for iOS and Android, rhythm game Voice is now a Japanese Switch launch title, and it requires a touchscreen to play. Does this mean we're in for a flood of tablet ports? Yes. The latest game, well, you don't think so?
I don't think so. I mean, I think indies, some of them will port things over, but I think this means we'll get more things like Severed.
Yeah. I think, it's going to be interesting how easy it is to develop for Switch, how easy the hardware is for people to get their hands on, and devs like that, blah, blah. I don't really care. It does speak to Colin's whole argument all the time of like mobile games ruining everything. Well, Colin was right. You can go watch that episode right now. I get it. It is a problem PlayStation has, is you see like Life of Black Tiger and all these shitty things coming out. But again, it's also a free market. I don't know if we need to go in there and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is good news because there's just more options to be able to play games. I'm happy it's this and not every game has to be able to do both because now we can get games like Elite Beat Agents and things like that were awesome on DS. This is another step towards making the 3DS not a current system. Because right now they're still doing that thing and it's going to be at least a year and a half until the 3DS is gone. This is a step towards that. I think this is good.
Yeah. For me, it's fine. My Switch is going to be a handheld machine for the most part, which I'm fine with, and so I don't care. I'm also not in the mood to play. I'm not going to play that game. Can I play Zelda both ways? Can I play Mario both ways? Can I play the games you'd expect and have been promised to play both ways? Yep. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Fine. If you want to bring Severed Severed should come out. Severed's an amazing game. Severed should be played on everything it's possibly can played for. Drinkbox Studios should get your money wherever they can. If they want to do it here, then sure, no big deal. And not to mention, you're buying the Switch to play it on the go. I don't want to hear this shit that you're playing it only for the dock. You could. It's a dumb way to be.
So
you're gonna have a trip eventually. You're gonna have a trip eventually.
Here's what's interesting. Like looking at NeoGAF, there's hype for the Switch right now, and it is really divided between I'm a handheld only, I'm a console only, and I'm doing it for both. You know, it's like a third. Shocked. I thought people would be way more handheld about it, but
no. Kevin, doorbell's ring. Is Nick Scarpino on his way over there? I know he's doing other stuff.
Yep.
Cool. Just making sure. If it's more Nintendo stuff, bring it in. Because I want to see what the fuck we're getting. This developer, whose name I'll leave off, or I guess publisher, in passing, gave me his card. He's like, we have so many Switch games to send you. I was like, fuck yes.
Yes.
I'm telling
Snipper
you.
Clips getting a launch release date next Friday, March 3rd.
Oh, that's this recent of news.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
when you told me, I thought I missed it from
probably
my
it was like
break.
from Friday. Yeah. But I mean, I wasn't here either. So
Gotcha.
get hype. Snipper Clips, best game I've played on Switch so far.
Wait, so you've been playing Zelda?
I know, but Snipper Clips is fucking dope.
Wow,
man.
that is a bold fucking
Snipper
claim.
Clips is sick.
That is a
it's
bold fucking
It's totally
claim.
different.
If he plays it with you, you might feel the same way.
Sure.
I mean, there's something cool about Snipper Clips. I mean, Zelda's obviously fucking Zelda, but
Sure.
we know that.
We did know it. I didn't expect it to be this good, I think.
That's
You know what I
good.
mean?
That's good.
In terms of a pure gameplay experience. Dialogue's kind of dumb. You know what I mean? The dialogue's kind of dumb for most of the characters.
Oh, yeah, but
I know that's Zelda.
But it's not even just Zelda, it's like kind of just video games. Like I very rarely am happy with the dialogue that you can skip. You know, when it's just like we're just doing the conversations.
The other thing I want to look into, right, is I want to know who's been working on the translations. We know a bunch of people over there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's some letters in there that are hilarious. And I got to talk to somebody.
There are there. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Later.
Yeah. What we get, Kev?
I think lenses.
Oh, I'm excited for you. I was hoping for more games or something. Kevin, but wait. Next story. We're gonna talk about the Oscars a little bit, but so the Oscars happened last night. Tim, you watched some of them, right?
I watched all of them.
You played Zelda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you switched.
I did.
You got off the TV. You let Gia watch the thing over there.
It was interesting. The whole show was interesting, and I think you, without watching it, have a bad taste in your mouth because everyone's just kind of like talking about the bad stuff.
No, I don't have a bad taste in my
mouth. I thought overall it was a good show.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. Jimmy Kimmel did a good job hosting. Some of his jokes fell really flat, and a lot of the jokes felt very tempered and kind of the same joke over and over and over. Like it was weird, but I'm like, I get it though. It's national TV. Like there's a lot of thoughts going into to what this is, but I thought he did really well. The winners overall, I'm like, okay, I can at least understand how this all came to be. I saw a lot more of the movies than I usually do in the years. Yeah, usually I'll be seeing stuff and I don't know what the fuck half of this is. Yeah. Now it's like, I don't know what 30% of this is.
Sure. Because you saw Suicide Squad.
I did see Oscar
I was going to say,
winner.
you saw Oscar winning Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, yeah. The musical performances, we got a little bit of that Justin Timberlake coming in for the intro. One of my favorite things now in our lives, in year 3 or whatever the fuck it is of Kind of Funny, is all the crazy opportunities that we've had. That now, whenever I watch stand-up comedy or live things like that, it's like, oh, the Oscars. Oh, we performed on that stage.
Oh, was it Shrine Auditorium?
No, it was a Let's Play Live.
Oh, okay.
In LA. And I'm just like, I'm like, we literally, me and Greg ran up and down the things with air horns talking shit in this very theater.
Then they took it away from me.
And it was bad.
Throw me away.
Yeah. Anyway, so that stuff's cool. But it was a great show. Justin Timberlake killed it. Sting performed. I don't know what
Like the wrestler? He came down and hit people with a bat? Wow.
He did. And then my favorite of the musical performances was from Moana.
Yeah.
They did How Far I'll Go, which is the jam. But then they also had Lin-Manuel Miranda, who wrote the song, Hamilton Dude, came out and rapped about Moana before it happened. And I was like, this is the most Tim Gettys thing ever.
Now, The Rock did stuff. I saw the internet explode. The Rock loved it.
The Rock introed them singing.
Yeah.
And he came out and he sang a little bit of his song. Sure. But it was kind of like a joke. It wasn't like a real... He was like, yeah, they asked me to sing my song. And then he sang like 2 lines. It was like, I'm just kidding. They didn't do that. We're going to do this. It was good. Okay. And then the last musical performance was City of Stars and Fools That Dream from La La Land.
Was it Gosling and Emma?
No, it was, they introed John Legend. Just John Legend on piano. And like, it was beautiful. The set was super awesome. The dancing looked great. I do wish that the Goss and Emma Stone got involved.
Yeah.
But it was what it does. But then at the end, there was the fuck up.
Right.
And holy shit.
I had been paying attention a little bit on Twitter here and there. I instead was watching Nashville. If you have not seen the most recent Nashville, ladies and gentlemen, you got to. I was behind on the show, had it spoiled right before I went out for the Dice Awards. I was like, I gotta watch this immediately. So when Jen and I came back, we cooked dinner. She cooked most of it. And then I just watched this fucking Nashville that tore me apart. But while that happened, this broke that, the whole thing with La La Land gets introduced by Warren Beatty. They go up there. They get into their speech. I didn't realize how deep they got, because the clip I saw made it look like it happened right away. And no, they got through like 3 acceptance speeches before they were like, we lost.
So what happened was, I don't know who the people were that were...
It was Warren Beatty and it was the woman, Faye Dunaway, I want to say.
I'm not familiar with them. They came up and they were talking, and it felt weird from almost the beginning. He looked at the winner, and like there was a lot of weird stally moments. And then he said it, and then everyone.
She
said it. Yeah, he passed it off to her.
I think he's like, I'm not doing this.
Smart move.
We were stoked. I was stoked because La La Land, the shit.
Yeah.
But then they get into the speech, and it was so awkward because you see these guys with red envelopes running around like panicking.
Headsets,
and like first thought I was like, I've seen Kevin in this situation. Like there's panic happening.
Something's
and it's
wrong.
Like something is really fucking wrong. It immediately reminded me of Kevin and Chris Ostertag from IGN.
Sure.
Where it's just like they are the guys that need to solve the problem as it's happening.
Yeah.
And it was bad, man. Like, and then the La La Land guy was just like, hey, nope, this is not a joke.
I want to read that because I think you've all seen it now. New York Times here has an interview up with Jordan Horowitz, who's the guy who did La La Land. I'm gonna read, and it was Faye Dunaway. I'm gonna read for a while here. It's not super long, but I'll read. Jordan Horowitz knew something was wrong the moment he saw people in headsets scurrying across the Oscars stage. Only a minute earlier, Faye Dunaway had said the words that Mr. Horowitz had longed to hear, La La Land, as she announced the Best Picture winner for the 2017 Academy Awards. Mr. Horowitz, a producer on that film, and colleagues and cast members raced to the stage. Mr. Horowitz spoke first, quote, "Thank you to the Academy," he began. But his excitement quickly dissipated when he recalled the shocking end to the night in an interview with the New York Times after the ceremony. "I'm holding the envelope and the award, and I had just given my speech, and there are people on stage with headsets, and I thought, that doesn't seem right," Mr. Horowitz said at the governor's ball, the official post-Oscar celebration. "They asked me to see my envelope, which I haven't opened," he recalled. "Clearly something was wrong. They opened the envelope and it says Emma Stone La La Land. So clearly something is not right. The guys in headsets were going around with urgency looking for the other envelope. It just kind of appeared," he said. "One of the guys opens it and says Moonlight, and I took it on stage and went to the microphone and said what I said." What Mr. Horowitz said, what Mr. Horowitz said, "There's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture," was one of the most surprising reveals in Oscar history, with apparent human error combining with live television to powerful jaw-dropping effect. It was also a painful reminder on the most celebratory night of film industry that no system of voting is perfect, and it warped and dampened the euphoria of film executives and artists who had spent years working on the two movies. And so it goes on like that, but I mean, the big thing I think to shout out, of course, is how well La La Land handled it.
Dude, I mean, honestly, I was impressed overall with the entire scenario because the guys in headsets, they got that shit done.
Yeah.
And like the fact that they interrupted it mid-speech, they didn't let it go, they didn't whatever. I thought it was handled as well as humanly possible. And La La Land took it very well, did it really well. It was, taking a step back from it, as it was happening, I felt super uncomfortable with it because I was just like, ooh, this is really bad. And my first gut reaction was, this is a bit.
Yeah.
Like that this was a planned thing of like everyone thinks it's going to be La La Land, but no, it's Moonlight. Like the Oscars aren't so white.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's not good. You know, like that would have been super fucking bad. So I'm happy that at least this was
I mean, like,
thing.
I don't know, for me, reading about it and watching the clip, I think where we turn the corner where it's all right is the fact that Horowitz is like, no, and I think it was Horowitz, because there's two guys who talk. One said I lost. Horowitz is the guy who does it. And he's come up here and he's like, it's my honor to give this, to my friends at Moonlight and all that different stuff. It was that thing of like, when you think, obviously, the fact that everyone universally, not even before the Steve Harvey, everyone jumps to M. Night Shyamalan. And the fact that he tweeted about, everybody tweeted that. I watched, Nick and Aransky and a whole bunch of our friends did a reaction stream. Once it all was over, I jumped over to watch their reaction to that one part. And the fact that, like, I think it's Mike Horan says, oh my God, or maybe it was Sean says, oh, M. Night Shyamalan. It was like, everyone jumped there in 2 seconds. But then the Steve Harvey thing, for comparison's sake, when Steve fucked it up, he talked about it, and he was the only one speaking, and it was very much like he just ran over your dog. Like, I know this is horrible and heartbreaking. Whereas this one was that the fact that La La Land had to come up and be like, nope, sorry, this isn't us. This is sorry. This isn't, come up here. And it was a celebratory moment. Moonlight got to come up, have their speech. You got to see both casts on stage and shit. Yeah. And then, and it was that thing of like, Jimmy Kimmel comes out, he makes a joke, Warren Beatty explains, all these different things.
Yeah. It
sucks.
Again, it does suck, and who knows the realities of it. Who knows if somebody did this on purpose or whatever. I doubt it.
I don't think so.
But the thing is, it's like, it does kind of suck that Moonlight had to share, and that La La Land did get to go up and have a moment as well. It's like, it's kind of like, good job you guys too, which does take away from
I hear you, but for me, I think it sucks more for La La Land of like, we did it, we got up there, and then it's ripped away from you. Yeah. And that was the thing too, is I forget who it was on Twitter, somebody else was complimenting the La La Land guys for how they took it in stride, and somebody responded I want to say this is a Carboni conversation. Somebody responded like, what did you expect them to do? Spike the award and get really pissed off? But it was like, no, like, if I'm up there and I've won Trending Gamer of the Year and I'm giving my speech and like Sean Layden's like, I'm sorry, I've read the wrong, I'd be like, oh, okay. I don't even know how, that emotional switch to be thrown and then pass it off to the guy in the headset and step back and awkwardly fade away. Like the fact that it was like, sorry, come up here, you deserve it. This is how it is. It says Moonlight, you know what I mean? Like, that was the way I thought it was handled really well in terms of, it's a bad situation. What are you gonna do? No,
absolutely, man. It was interesting. And again, La La Land won a bunch of shit, including Best Director. So it's like,
those people had enough things.
Like they're up there, and there's different people, and everyone deserves stuff, but very interesting.
Somebody pointed out on Twitter last night too, like how fucked up would it have been if it went the opposite way. where Moonlight came up. And then they're like, sorry, no, it was La La Land. And like, because La La Land's been this juggernaut that nobody can beat. Here's this small Moonlight movie trying to make it. Not small, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I think more people have heard of that. Next story comes from the Schmoedown. This is where Nick Scarpino went to be on it. This is up right now.
So here's the deal. Nick Scarpino goes down to compete in this movie trivia show, Schmoedown.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You should watch the video. Before this point, they're cutting like wrestling style promos.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And it's this other dude, Mark, who I just don't know, but he's there. He's doing well, right? But then there's Nick, and this is Nick in his goddamn prime. He is so funny, surrounded by a bunch of beautiful women, some of which you might be familiar with. And they're just cutting on his promos, and everything he's saying is hilarious. But then this is Nick's entrance.
Okay.
So let's just watch it.
Representing Fat Man
Nope.
on Batman.
Earlier.
See, I thought it was interesting when you earlier said that's it,
what I
and
was
it was just
thinking.
this.
Yeah, I mean, it is this, but it's Nick. Not
Well, I know, but I'm saying you just said it without knowing if it was Nick.
And here
Wait,
it
that's
comes.
not Nick. That's Miss Movies.
That's Miss Movie, sir.
Wait a minute. That's what? Oh wow. So that's wait, that's Stacy. That's her partner. What? Oh, wait a minute.
and
there
here
he
he
goes. Oh,
comes.
wait, he's got Emma Fife and Perry.
He's
seduced
already
the producers.
mastered the art of the entourage on the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Sure, it's like,
He's
hey,
already.
kindoffunny.com/store.
Look at Perry Nemiroff and look, smiling, very nice. Nick Scarpino is really showing Elliot a smack in the tush from Stacy. And he's
Is this
saying
the
that-
first time we've seen team shirts come out?
This
I
is
think this is the first time we've
Yeah,
seen
and he's dancing.
coordinated uniforms.
All right, and apparently the ladies are saying, Nick, this is not a team sport here. You have to compete against Martin Norton by yourself. Yeah. All right. So
Anyway, you guys should.
I love it when Nick goes full Nick.
Yeah.
When Nick gets to be Nick, it's great.
Full Nick is the best Nick. But
Good
anyway,
job,
you
Nick.
should watch it because I've only watched that far, but the beginning was hilarious, and I can't wait to watch the rest
Channel
of
is Schmoedown, is that the one?
it.
Or
Oh, fuck if I know. Collider? I don't know.
Collider Digital?
It says right.
It'll be on Nick's Twitter, I'm sure.
Honestly, I don't know.
sure.
I would
I'm
not
not sure
guarantee
about
that
that.
as far as you go.
Collider videos.
Collider videos, everybody. Next story is just a teaser for tomorrow, but I thought we'd watch it all the same because we love Guardians of the Galaxy. The full trailer's coming tomorrow. They put up this
yes.
tease.
Dude. What? Dude. What?
Good for them.
Good for them. I'm excited for that movie. Seeing Logan this week with you.
Dude!
We're doing reacts to that.
All right, can we just get hyped for a fucking second?
I've been ready to get hyped the whole show. Tim Bungo me.
No, that's not how you do that.
We got Logan this week.
Yeah.
We got Beauty and the Beast next week. Then there's Power Rangers. Don't fucking about Beauty and the Beast. This shit looks fucking awesome. Awesome. Period.
I'm not at all taking away from your excitement. I want you to have fun. Go live your life.
I think what you just did took away from his excitement.
No, it didn't.
No? Never
No,
mind then.
I need
Are you at PAX East going?
Yeah, that's
to-
my problem is I'm fucked.
Now here's what I think you should do. I think it's pretty simple.
What?
PAX East, we have a panel.
Yeah.
8:30 at night.
Okay.
We booze it up there.
Yeah.
Then we just say, hey, who wants to go see Beauty and the Beast? We all go to find Beauty and the Beast.
That sounds like a disaster of an idea.
Oh, PAX East crowd, do you not want to go see Beauty and the Beast
I'm
with
sure
us?
they do, but I'm just logistically.
Yeah,
I
what
mean, I'm
about
not
it?
against the idea. If it gets me to see Beauty and the Beast, I'm probably.
There's got to be like an 11 o'clock show we could buy tickets for. Kevin's shaking his head no.
I want to go.
Maybe you should. You should be profitable for this company.
I think I am.
should be profitable.
Now you make us a lot of money. You do a good job. You just don't do anything in front of the camera. You know what I mean? It's hard to sell you going to PAX East because
I mean,
honestly, probably none of us should go.
I got this little guy now.
you do have the. I know this came too late though.
Fuck.
There's no way for me to turn this into the Kevin PAX East cam. You know?
I mean, it's really easy. We just the Periscope stream, you know?
I mean, these are
On the
suggestions you should bring up in
entire
the morning. The
time.
morning thing. Over at the New York Times, we finally have hard numbers on PlayStation VR, and they are impressive. Nick Wingfield writes, popularity of Sony's PlayStation VR surprises even the company. There are plenty of people who are skeptical about virtual reality, a technology that some have heralded as the biggest thing to come along in years. come along in years in games and entertainment. Even Andrew House, global chief executive of Sony Interactive Entertainment, the video game division of the Japanese electronics giant, has doubts about how quick virtual reality would be embraced by the mass market. So when Sony needed to decide how many of its virtual reality headsets to manufacture, Mr. House was among those inside the company advising that Sony make fewer of them. It's the classic case of any organization. The guys who are on the front end in sales are getting very excited, very hyped up, Mr. House said.
Yes!
You have to temper that with other voices inside the company, myself among them, saying let's just be a bit careful. It turns out Mr. House was too cautious. The headset, PlayStation VR, has been scarce in many stores, especially in Japan, since it went on sale in October. In an interview at a Silicon Valley office on Friday, Mr. House revealed PlayStation VR sales for the first time, saying consumers had purchased 915,000 of the headsets
so close.
As of February 19th, roughly 4 months after it went on sale. Stick with it. Sony's internal goal was to sell 1 million of the headsets in its first 6 months by mid-April. The company will almost certainly surpass that forecast. Quote, you literally have people lining up outside stores when they know the stock is being replenished, Mr. House said, describing the scene in Japan, one of the biggest games markets.
That's so interesting. This has always been a thing. I have seen so many VR units and so many stores. Just last weekend, I was returning a laptop at Best Buy.
Yeah.
VR units, as far as the eye can see. If your eye's not looking too far, there was only like 3. But still, they were there.
Yeah. Mr. House said the supply of PlayStation VR headsets will improve by April. By fall, Sony expects to begin selling them in Latin America. That's the thing, is that it is very, where are you located, where are you looking? Because I've seen one of our friends over at YouTube was tweeting a while ago that she couldn't find them. And I was like, Tim says he sees them. Do you need one or whatever? And
Yeah.
She was still looking at the time. And I know that I've had audience members, P.S. I love you people, talk about, like, I keep trying to buy it and I can't buy it. And so I know in Japan for sure I have seen those photos. But yeah, still, congratulations.
Yeah,
that has
holy
actually
shit.
worked.
I mean, they're actually doing it. That's crazy. I mean, 900,000 is a very large number for a device that requires another expensive device.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you probably already have it.
Yeah, but I mean,
I know, I'm with you.
well, still, I mean, like the install base of that, you just start going down that.
Yeah,
like,
no, I start segment. It'll be interesting to see if we get more games for it, at least from Sony, big AAA.
Yeah,
stuff.
it would be. I mean, I'm really concerned if we don't hear about
At
Wave
83,
2,
there's gotta be
83,
stuff.
then
Yeah,
there's gonna be some problems.
There will be some problems, I'll tell you that. All right? Kevin, you don't want no problems. More money, more problems, Kevin. That's what they say. That's why we're not bringing you to PAX East. Let's read a few tips. What do you say, Jim?
Yeah, let's do that.
Here we go. First is from Slinky529. Thank you guys for everything you do. I've enjoyed your content for a long time. This is from my brother's unboxing video. It contains cringe, I know. And then he gives me a YouTube link. Kevin has walked away. Brukaki gave us a tip. Said, first time being able to watch live forever. Miss you, sexy angels. Fun clip for your holes. Kevin has abandoned his post. Brooke, great job with the DICE Awards, Greg. Special shout out to the Kinda Funny best friends who helped me platinum Watch Dogs 2 last week. Thanks for being such a cool community. No, thank you for being part of that cool community. Wahi1547 says, this fun clip is just for you, Greg. Hope this changes your mind about fun clips. Time code is in the link. It's the lady talking about the weather. Kevin has abandoned his post. I tell you not to submit fun clips for this very reason. But he will go through these links and he will vet them and we will see if we watch them at the end. Damian Sor gave a tip and said, here's my birthday tax. Thanks for all you guys do. Much love.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
DJ Kento says, getting shoulder surgery on the 8th. I won't be able to bring my hands together to hold a controller. Excited to play this.
I was about to say, good news.
On the Nintendo Switch.
On the Nintendo Switch,
It's
anything
serendipitous.
is possible, except for most current gen video games.
Yeah, that's right. Nailed it. Mr. Brawl 96 is paying my birthday tax for my 21st, sharing it with Pokemon's 21st today as well. Also send Fran a happy birthday as well for his. We'll be streaming on the KFBF tonight. That's the Kinda Funny Best Friends Twitch channel, along with a bottle of Maker's Mark to celebrate.
There we go.
Kevin, 3 fun clips were submitted while you were gone.
Yeah, I'll go.
You vet them. You let me know.
I'm not a big fan of this whole, I mean, I guess, sure, it's just a couple of internet posts, so, like, it's not the end of the world. But anniversaries have gone too far. Like, we're celebrating Pokemon's 21st. I mean, it can drink now,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
just, that's
Pikachu
a
getting
tweet.
fucked up.
But, oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? You just changed my mind on this.
Josh Grab gave a tip and said, a friendly heads up. GameStop is releasing Horizon at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. Not sure what time for the rest of the country. GameStop has been releasing certain games early this way with publisher permission. Right, because of course... No, I guess it doesn't check out. Oh, interesting.
Horizon's a weird one for me because since we've had it for a while,
Yeah, it doesn't feel-
It feels weird that it's not out yet. I
Yeah.
feel like people have been talking about it as if it's already here.
That's the problem when you talk about embargoes. And I mean, it makes sense, right? That Sony got out in front of everything Nintendo.
Which
It
is
was
interesting.
like, here we have
they
this
must
huge...
have done that on purpose.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know if they had
But I mean, that's
information.
so far out. Like, good. Sony did good.
Yeah,
good job,
no,
Sony.
they did really well. Yeah, yeah. And I think people are super stoked to play it. So that'll be good.
Fucking
Project Soul says, Greg, do you miss Portillo's Italian beef and hot dog? Or hot dog? Because that's what I'm eating right now. You know that I miss them both. Which one do I miss more? That's like choosing my children. I can't do that. I'm sorry. You know that. I
The
sometimes
hot
order
dog.
both when I go there.
Easy choice.
You think so?
Yeah.
You don't like the Italian beef?
No, I do. I like it very much. I just like the hot dog way better.
Combo's a great one too.
Never had the combo.
Kevin,
Fucking up, man.
I'm scared of it.
I want one right now.
E3 we'll go down and get some. I guess VidCon's before then, right? No, it's after that. Yeah, E3. Jornad11 says, hi there, Greg and Tim. Just paying my birthday tax for yesterday to Overlord Colin. I was also wondering if there is any update on Kinda Funny socks coming to RT store. I need some socks, Greg.
No update yet.
We're
They're
working
coming.
on it. They know. They know. Alex Aziz gave us a tip and said, glad you guys are liking the Switch. Can't wait for Kinda Funny Live 3. You know it, Alex Aziz.
You know it.
Princess Daisy 3 gave a tip and said, hey, gentlemen, please wish me luck on my job interviews this week. I have one today and one tomorrow. Thank you guys for all your content. It definitely helped me get through grad school.
Good
Go
luck.
get them. Go fucking tear them up. Get in there,
Fuck 'em
punch
up.
them right in the dick.
Greg, Jay,
Princess Daisy.
fuck him up. What's the...
Fuck them up, Alf!
Alf.
Andy Dixon, Greg, what is the battery life like for Switch when Zelda in handheld mode? Also, I have a fun clip. Andy, Kevin will do that for you. The easiest way is I played probably an hour and 45 minutes in the airport, then on the plane on my way to Vegas. That brought me down to 50%. And that was in airplane mode with, I don't think I'd fucked with the brightness. And then I got to the hotel and played for a while longer and then charged it when it got to 10.
Yeah, I had brightness all the way up.
Yeah.
And I flew from here to LA, so that's a
Hour 50.
hour 15-ish.
Really? I
right?
thought it was an hour or 15 minutes.
Oh, whatever. I don't know. But there was that, but plus on the gate beforehand,
Sure,
I played for 20 minutes or something like that. So that there was no issue there. Throughout the day, I'd pop in at a Starbucks or a little bit, play here or there. But then, then the thing about the Switch is that it's USB-C.
Yeah.
So that shit charges super fast. So even if you do get low, pop it in, 15 minutes gets you a shit ton of charge. So
That's the one thing, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I know haters are gonna hate, blah, 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 blah. But like the comments on the post are like, every time like, oh, I'm a new travel buddy, or I hope it's a short flight. I'm like, what ancient fucking plane are you flying on that you don't, we're going to Boston. It's a 6-hour flight. I'm gonna play Switch the entire fucking way because I'm gonna bring the USB cable that I can plug into the fucking, Virgin has them down here, right?
Virgin has plugs, Virgin has USB things.
Exactly.
You have portable USB charger things.
I haven't tried running it off a USB charger.
You
yet,
need
you know?
they need to be specific ones that are like there's like new power cores or whatever the fuck. They're cheap. They're fine.
New power cords, what do you mean?
I forgot what the name of the brand
bricks?
is. The Anchor Power Core.
Oh,
whatever.
okay. So like
the
my
little tiny lipstick ones probably aren't
my
going to be
Mophie,
enough.
I got a big chunky Mophie. You think that'll work?
Potentially, it might not.
Kevin, I need you to go get
It needs the supercharge or whatever because it
I need
needs
my
USB-C.
backpack and I need the USB-C off my desk. It's in a bag. Still.
I would not just plug it willy-nilly. in
Really?
things. Yeah.
Kevin, don't do it. Tim scared me.
Yeah.
Why not? You think I could fry it up?
USB-C, there has been issues with things frying things.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it, Kevin. I'm scared. I don't want to die. I don't want my Switch to die. Kevin.
What am I supposed to do? It's what you are.
Oh, Kevin, no, I've missed you. Don't do this. Don't turn on me.
You too. How you been?
Good. Is High 008 says, thanks for all you guys do. Trying to plan on going to Kinda Funny Live 3 since it's on my birthday.
Good.
Showing up in my birthday suite.
Yeah.
I think he means suit, but
he means suit, but it's going to be sweet.
He did a little winky thing too. Walking Talking Stephen Hawking, who I haven't heard from in a long time, good to see you, says Beauty and the Beast doesn't release until the week after PAX East. But if you want to see Logan again with me, check out the AMC Lowe's Boston Common 19.
I was wrong. February's fucking me up because it's like the dates are so short and like we're jumping into it
What
so
if we go
fast.
see Get Out? Did I already miss the Get
Oh my
Out train?
God, I want to watch Get Out so bad.
PAX East audience, would you like to go see Get Out with us?
I want to watch Get Out tonight.
Oh.
If you're down.
I'm going to the Alamo Draft House tonight for Day of the Devs. You should come with me. See some indie games, drink a drink.
Little indies?
Yeah, it's GDC if you didn't notice.
GDC.
I don't think anybody says that. Jacqueline Lewis, 14, says, what's the schedule for Saturday at PAX East? Anything? After party again? We missed last year's. Saturday at PAX East, Tim and I are doing a video. I'm doing League of Heels, and then we're bumming around seeing games. I'm gonna bring another capture kit, maybe do some stuff, but no after party plan really. Bum around, see what's up.
Hey Greg, check this out.
Let me see what's up, Kev.
Oh,
Did you fuck it up?
damn it.
Kevin fucked up.
You moved. There it is.
What's up, guys? It's me, Greg Miller. I'm sexy. 2 more tips before we get back to the stories. Birdman says, how does Horizon's open world compare to other PS open world games, in particular Infamous? I missed that map. It's more open. It's bigger than Infamous. It's less dense than Infamous because there's not buildings and shit.
Yeah.
Plenty to do. I mean, lots to do. That map is chock full of content, which I think is awesome, and I loved it. Platinumed it over the weekend, finally. I mean, I platinumed it. Technically, I platinumed it this weekend. I platinumed it before I left. I had to wait for my trophies all to be able to sync. 50 hours to platinum it. It'll take less for you because you can use guides.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I still haven't beat it. I'm getting closer and closer, but like at this point, I'm like with Zelda.
Zelda, I understand.
Life's hard.
That's
but I'm gonna beat it. My goal is to beat it before.
PAX East?
Oh, it won't be before PAX East. I'll have to figure this out. Maybe before April.
Bideshi for life with the final tip for right now says, want to go to Kinda Funny Live from the... He wants to go to Kinda Funny Live from the period. Are Muslims allowed to America? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Let Kevin host. Yes, Muslims are allowed in America. You should come.
Just tell me you're going to Kinda Funny Live.
Yeah, exactly. They'll understand at the border. What else we got here now? You put this one in here. Next story
I did.
comes from NeoGAF. Assassin's Creed Empire, the Egyptian setting, screenshot leaked.
Rumor.
Yeah, take this as a rumor, nothing
Who
is
the fuck
confirmed.
knows if it's real or not? Knowing Ubisoft's track record with leaks, it's probably real.
Yeah, 100%.
So we got some pictures. We got this dude. Looks like he's about to walk into a
Cobweb,
cobweb, like,
spider.
Hell no. Scroll up, Kev. Hell no.
You
How
going
much
in there?
money would you need to go in there? And like you have a time.
But I'm like me.
You have
I'm
10 seconds to get in there. Not even 10.
I mean,
You
you
have
take the
5
sword,
seconds.
you wick it
That's
around
what I'm
like
saying.
this. No.
None of that. You just gotta walk through it. $1,000. Would you do it?
Oh, sure. $1,000? Yeah, 100%. I mean, I hate it, and I'd get it in my mouth. I have to spit it
Why
on
would
spider
you have
ant.
your mouth open?
Because I'd be sweating. Now, this reminds me of a little game called Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Well, another thing I'd like to give the tip of the hat to with Legend of Zelda is the practical problem solving. I walk up, got a shrine up there, fucking thorns all around it, try to glide in, that shit ain't work. I'm looking, I'm like, what? I'm like, do you think a fire arrow? And I hit it with the fire arrow and it burns all the thorns. I'm like, that's a fucking cool feeling of like, man,
It's interesting.
that's
I love
rad.
it because I solved that problem totally differently, and it worked.
What'd you do?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't know.
Damn
I
it!
don't know what I'm allowed to and not
I
allowed
know,
to say.
I understand. Next one comes from Kotaku. Over there, Mike Fahey again says, Twitch starts selling games streamers play this spring. Millions of people watch games being played on Twitch. This spring, they'll be able to purchase the games they want directly from the streaming site, with a portion of the revenue going to the on-screen talent. Detailed in a blog post over at twitch.tv, the new game sales program will allow stream viewers to click a Buy Now button at the bottom of the stream page to purchase the game they are viewing. Sales go through Twitch parent company Amazon, and while games will be available worldwide, only US dollars will be supported as a payment currency at launch. Partner streamers who opt into the program and play games from Twitch publishing partners will earn 5% of the revenue generated from their stream. Fees from streamers who have not opted into this program will still feature buy now buttons, but the streamers will receive no benefit. Sweetening the pot for viewers, purchases made through Twitch over $4.99 will earn the buyer a Twitch crate filled with digital rewards like special icons and the like. All right.
This is one of those things where to a lot of people it doesn't mean much.
Yeah.
But I think that this is great for our industry and where we're going and what we do. Amazon making the right decisions, and I think that when they first bought Twitch, there was a lot of questions of, oh man, when's Twitch gonna get awesome?
Yeah.
There's now money being put behind it, and there's all this, and it's taken a lot longer than we've
100%.
expected and wanted and whatever.
Yeah.
But things are slowly starting to happen, whether it's Twitch Prime or things like this. This is functional, you know? This doesn't hurt anybody,
Yeah.
and it benefits everyone involved. So
This is just a natural evolution for the platform and the program, especially when Amazon bought them. But it has been the thing that Amazon hasn't ruined Twitch. I think that was another concern, right?
Yeah.
They're going to come in and fuck it all up. And the fact that you get Twitch Prime with Amazon Prime, it's totally innocuous. It's not something being forced on your throat. That's great. This is great because, it does benefit a streamer if they want to opt in, if they want to be a part of it, because they could easily not benefit them at all within the...
I mean, if you don't sign up, it doesn't benefit you, and it's still there.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, I think that it's good because it creates that ecosystem that is going to benefit Amazon Prime in terms of being the place people go to buy games instead of GameStop or Best Buy or whatever. And I think that the more people buying games, the better Amazon system is going to be, the more gamers benefits they're going to add, and 20% off pre-orders and this and that. And it's this could create a really cool ecosystem of what it means to be a gamer that uses Amazon and Twitch.
100%. Next story's over at IGN.com, where Joe Screbbles, a made-up name, says, Middle-earth, Shadow of War officially announced. Khaleesi. Warner Brothers has officially announced Middle-earth, Shadow of War, the sequel to 2014's excellence, Shadow of Mordor. It will be released on August 22nd in North America and August 25th in Europe. Australia not confirmed a time of run. Following a retailer leak yesterday, the publisher has officially announced the game for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, including Project Scorpio, Steam, and Windows 10, where it will be an Xbox Play Anywhere title. Developed by Monolith Productions, creators of Shadows of Mordor, the game will once again feature an original story in the Middle-earth universe and will see the return of Talion. Talion? We're just gonna call him Tao.
Tao
and
Mabouche.
his ghostly companion, Celebremormor. Fucking dorks with this Middle English garbage. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Fucking hell. Yesterday's report about the game's story content has been proven correct. Players wield a new ring of power and confront the deadliest enemies, reads a press release, including Sauron and his Nazgul, in a monumental battle for Middle-earth. The game will also feature an expanded version of the Nemesis system, blah, 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 blah. So exciting times if you were a dork and like fucking that garbage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy another one's coming because people love that shit, you know?
Yeah.
So
No, exactly.
that's good. The name, I think, is a little weak.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. You couldn't come up with something better than Shadow of War when your other one was Shadow of Mordor? Like,
I mean, that's what they want to keep, I guess. That's where they want to go, I guess.
yeah,
You know
I mean, it's Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight. I guess that's weak as well.
Sure. Well,
But-
I don't know.
But I feel like that was...
What's
better.
weak is that there was a hope that this was going to be an Arkham game. They're going to announce a new Batman game. And it's
The
this.
Art Origins 2
And
or
this
whatever.
doesn't do anything for Greg Miller.
Yeah.
I'm happy you're excited. I'm not trying to rain on your parade. I'm just saying that George Railroad Martin is dumb. I'm saying The Hobbit is dumb.
That's just
I'm
random.
saying all your trolls and fucking goblin storytelling is dumb and it should all be comic books set in modern time-ish. Because nobody wants to go back and fight fucking dragons and ride horses.
I think a lot of people do.
Yeah, I think Shadow of Mordor did really well. Didn't you enjoy it too?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. No, I didn't play a lot of it, but I respect the combat systems when it. 2 stories left. We'll go quick. This is a trailer for Bright. What is Bright, Tim?
Bright is a fucking Netflix movie?
Okay.
Is it, Kevin?
Yep,
Movie?
Netflix
yeah.
movie.
It's a movie starring Will Smith.
Yeah.
Coming this December.
Okay.
We got a trailer for it. Written by Max Landis.
What?
Okay.
Friend of the show, Max Landis.
You ready?
I'm ready.
This land is your land, and this land is my land.
Is it cool to say I like Will Smith? I feel like Will Smith gets shit on a lot now.
Does he? That's because people don't like his political beliefs and his
I
science.
feel like there's that. They don't like Suicide Squad, even though it won an Oscar. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I'm assuming this doesn't end well.
Ah.
Is that not exactly what you just pitched? Like, put that shit in modern?
Exactly. If it turns out that this is George Railroad Martin telling me a new Middle-earth tale and it's got Will Smith and guns, I'm like, all right, I can do that. I don't mind that part of the
I
story.
think it was Max Landis telling you that, actually.
Sure, that's a great point too. Maybe this ties into his comic book too.
I'm fucking stoked.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Stoked and
I'm
sold.
stoled.
At the
No,
same
stoled
time.
can be a thing now.
That's what
it
I
doesn't
am.
mean it got stolen. It means that you're stoked and sold. Final news story comes from IGN.com, where the boy wonder of news, Jonathan Dornbush, reports from DICE, Marvel games to tell original stories not held to canon. Marvel Games won't force the developers it partners with to squeeze their games into existing storylines throughout Marvel's universes. Speaking to IGN at DICE 2017, Marvel Games creative director and friend of the show, Bill Roseman, instead assured that the teams behind games like Spider-Man for PS4 or Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series, are being given the opportunity to create new versions of beloved characters. Quote, "We want to give developers freedom to tell their story, and we want to make it an original story. We want to give our partners freedom to look at all Marvel history to pick from what interests them. It's a bit like we're saying, hey, You're the chef and you're gonna make this meal. Here's all the ingredients. You pick the ingredients that you wanna make a new meal with. He goes on like that, but that's awesome.
Great.
I'm telling you what, man.
Good
Marvel's
news so
killing it over
far.
there. Marvel Games knows what's up.
Hell yeah.
Everybody knows what's up.
Someone
job,
brought up
everybody.
recently that what if PS4 Spider-Man was a sequel to Spectacular Spider-Man, and I would lose my shit. They're not going to do it, but that would be fantastic. If years later, of what happens after he's out of high school and all that shit, get Josh Keaton back to voice him.
Oh, wait!
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But either way, I think this is going to be great. E3, I assume we're going to see more
You'd like to
of
think so,
the
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You'd think?
Hopefully. I mean, yeah, Sony will probably give you a new teaser trailer there and then put 2018 at the end of it.
Okay. Because I want it.
Oh, I want it bad.
I want it bad.
I want it all up my face.
Yes.
I want that webbing right around here.
The whip.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kinda Funny Morning Show each and every weekday here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. We come to you with the nerdy news you need to know about before jumping in the chat to answer your questions, comments, and concerns. But in between those two segments, I reach into the internet, grab a game, throw it to you. That's right, we give away a full video game each and every day here. How do you win the game? It's kind of simple, kind of complicated, but it's not that bad. You have multiple options. Number one, you can be in the Twitch chat like many of you are right now live. That's it. Congratulations, you're entered.
Congrats.
Or if you're watching on demand on YouTube later on, or you're watching with your ears by listening to the podcasts that are available everywhere, please subscribe, like, share to them. Or you're just checking this out later and you want to support us different ways, or you want extra ways to win. There's 3 extra ways to win. Number one, subscribe to us on Twitch. If you subscribe to us on Twitch, you are automatically entered and don't need to be here. Plus, you get the Kinda Funny logo next to your name, the cool emotes, private chat time with us, multiplayer with me sometimes, and the thing ad-free unless we bake them in and say, fuck you and your money.
Hold on.
You notice the difference there?
This needs to be stopped here. Can you guys just appreciate how fucking sexy that shot looks? With that blurred out background with Greg Miller.
Here, we can have a
sitting there in
direct
fucking focus.
side-by-side comparison there.
Compare that shitty ass looking video wall
Fucking Jesus. You guys are hard on the video.
to that magic.
Hey everybody, it's me,
Sweet
Greg.
magic.
Good job, Kev. Good job.
Anytime, bruh.
Continue, Greg.
Hi Jen, it's me, Greg. I love you. And this is a sexy shot apparently.
Show her the muscles, dude. Like The Rock taught you.
Oh my god.
I didn't shave my armpits yet. You can also support us on patreon.com/kindafunny or patreon.com/kindafunnygames for $2. You get entered to win the raffle. Plus, you get the bonus episodes a month early before anybody else. Also, shout out, January's bonus episode is now live for everybody on YouTube podcast services, because that's how we're doing it now. New stuff on February, including an hour-long Let's Play of Horizon, you and me. Anyways, lots of ways to support us, lots of ways to win. Thank you if you do. If you don't, no big deal. We understand your money's your money. This winner comes from the Kinda Funny Games Patreon page. We are giving away Sub-Level 0 Redux on PlayStation 4.
This shit looks dope.
And the winner is Jeremy Hill. Jeremy Hill, I am emailing you with your Patreon provided email address.
Bow, 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 bow.
You won a game, now you get to play. I hope no one breaks into your house in May. They steal your soul through your asshole. Why? Why? I just made a movie. We just wrote a fucking movie. Get Landis on the phone. Max, I got a thing for you. These guys break in, they steal souls through assholes. We gotta stop them. Not you and me, but somebody's gotta stop them in this thing. I feel like this is a good one for Thomas Hayden Church. He's the one who's out there to stop asshole soul stealers.
Holy shit.
We got a movie!
You're a crazy person.
We got a movie, everybody.
I appreciate it.
Somebody whip up the poster for that, please. These
What's it
guys
called?
come in, they steal souls through asshole, stars Thomas Hayden Church.
So you know
The brown hole.
There's
It's called
soul
the brown
snatcher.
hole.
I want to call it hole snatcher.
What if it's brown out?
Ooh, hole snatcher.
Hole snatcher.
Hole snatcher, fine, I lost.
I mean, browner.
Brown out.
Oh, brown out. You really think brown out?
No, we'll do Soul Snatcher. We're gonna do Soul Snatcher. Please submit your tweet at me. Tweet at me, Max Landis, and Thomas Hayden Church if he has a Twitter account. Tweet me your posters. We'll go through them Wednesday on the show. Let's see. We'll close out the tips here.
Close them things out, Greg.
The final tips. We got one from La Poncha Sabrosa.
Oh, shit.
No message, but thank you very much. Mario Not Bro says, oh my god, I know we probably have call tips by now. I'm sorry, I fell asleep. Anyway, Tim, your exclusive with Tone Deaf was amazing. One of my favorites so far. Greg, you killed it. Dice love you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you everybody saying nice things about the interview with Tone Deaf, which is great, which I can only describe as a 90-minute circle jerk. And it's fantastic.
Who doesn't want to watch that? The Flannel of Death gave a tip, said, hey Tim, are you going to have time for Nier Automata? Is it doomed to fail coming out so close to Horizon, Zelda, Mass Effect, and Persona? Love you guys. Keep up the good work.
I think it's doomed to fail regardless of any of that stuff.
But it's going to be
just
good,
in terms of
right?
sales. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be an 8 out of 10 game, but I think that's what it needs to be. I think it would sell the same even if it was coming out at a different time. Like, that's just one of those games. If you're going to buy it, you're going to buy it.
Yeah.
You know? So the other games are, people are going to get those. We know those are going to do well.
Yeah.
This is the one that's like, I think it's an awareness game. People need to spread the awareness of how awesome it is. I'm very concerned about when I'm going to get time to play it. But I also don't think it's going to be that long, so.
Yeah, after 3 playthroughs, you can buy the trophies that you don't have with in-game currency.
Really?
Yeah, that came out off the Japanese version of the game. That you play it 3 times and then you can go through and buy the trophies. Interesting.
Like, with real money?
No, in-game currency.
Oh.
Now the problem is the game's not out. I'm not sure if you can buy in-game currency or if it's just something you grind out in the game or whatever. I'm sure there'll be a discussion on PS I Love You about this. DJ Kento gave another tip, said, Bright is quite literally Training Day meets Dungeons and Dragons, from David Ayer, director of the Oscar-winning Suicide Squad, and author of Training Day. And then final tip comes from Walter White, who says, what's up guys? I'm going to college to study journalism, probably South Carolina. Gamecocks. I also want to edit videos and get involved in film. How do I find good work as a novice 18-year-old college student? You got to do internships and stuff like that, probably. I mean, your school, if you went to a good one like Mizzou and you were doing journalism, you'd be doing it right there. You'd be working for the papers. You'd have a whole bunch of clips. But you're going to South Carolina. I understand. You're dumb. One of them dumb kids. Do your internships. Go ahead and apply everywhere. Start reaching out, making contact, and talking to people. Let's jump into the chat.
Let's jump in the chat.
We'll do 3 and 3.
Oh God, I can't wait.
QB Studios says, you guys have talked before about split screen going away with online play. How did you feel about Microsoft saying the lack of split screen in Halo 5 was a big mistake and it will be returning for Halo 6 and future Microsoft titles? Yes! Fuck you, Colin. Fuck all the haters. Split screen is the way to go now and forever, especially for games like Halo. Love that shit. It provides options. That's all we need in life is options.
Options.
If I
I like how
want
you
to
say
play
options.
this way, if I want to play this way, give me them. Give me them.
X gonna give it to you?
I hope that Microsoft gives it to me.
Oh,
Xbox
okay.
gonna give it to me.
Okay. Can you pull another one? Because right here, somebody here was the Mega American said, Greg, can you show us the case you ordered for the Switch? I'm trying to pull that up, so I'm digging through my Amazon orders here. Here it is, and then I'll give it to
The one we ordered?
Big Kev Dog. Right? Yeah.
That's not the one we ordered. It is yours. Sorry,
Don't
they added
freak
a new
me out
picture
like
of
that,
it.
man.
'Cause
Don't
click
freak
on
me
this
out
picture.
like that.
Yeah, it's that one.
So here's the one, Kevin. I of course closed the document because I'm fucking stupid.
No, you're great.
God. All
I mean,
right.
how good is this lens?
I put it at the top there. If you can throw that open, Kevin. This is the PDP one I ordered. Now, 2 things have happened since I ordered this, because this is the only case we had seen at the time. And if you can scroll on those little images
That
over
was the
there.
official Nintendo one. That I assume.
I hadn't seen it before.
Oh.
Now we have it. Are we allowed to say that? Can we show that? Were there embargo information for that?
Oh, I have no idea.
Kevin, can you grab the case off my desk?
Give me. Yeah. All right.
This one has been this is the one we bought. I think it looks really cool. Mm-hmm. Then SF Bags, Waterfield Designs,
Yeah.
the ones who made my Vita case, they announced their own one as well. The problem being it's huge. It's humongous.
Yeah.
It keeps the dock in 2 Pro controllers. Like, I don't want a
I don't
bag.
need all that.
This is the official Nintendo one.
Yeah,
It's similar. I still think that one looks nicer.
it does.
And it's got that nice. Kevin, can you scroll over to the one where it's zipped closed?
Yeah. Sure.
There you go. That looks
looks
nice.
nice.
This one, no offense to Nintendo, this one's fine. It'll get the job done. But that one has style to it. This one's
Yeah.
just like, all right, here you go. It says Switch. It says this. It also doesn't feel that protective. But if, this part will protect the screen fine, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like, yeah, it looks like that one looks fun. It's fashionable.
I mean,
still gonna
I'm
hold this
down
one.
for either. Like, I'm just about the functionality of it. But you're right, that one does look better. That's
Yeah.
why I ordered it. I'm
All right,
excited
cool.
about it.
All right. Ave Maria. Tyson Rhino said, and this is the final one before we get into sub only. Greg, would you accept a challenge in Madden, or are you a coward like Tim with Crash Team Racing? I love you, Tim, just playing along.
I love you.
You'd beat me in Madden. There's no reason to play. Greg Miller, probably could have whipped your fucking ass at NCAA football in summer of 2000. Mm-hmm. But I don't play like I ever played. I don't play those games anymore like I used to play, so that's done. We're in sub-only mode. One of the benefits of this. Kevin, were any of the fun clips worth watching?
Actually, all 3 have been placed to watch. The only one that's I have a little bit of questions is the first one.
Okay.
But
this is the unboxing from that kid?
Yeah. But it looked like he would go to a fun place with it, so.
It looks like it's a long clip. Did he get it? Did he give us a timestamp?
He gave us a timestamp of 1 minute, so let's watch 10 seconds of it.
We're gonna give you 10 seconds of this. This is one of your brothers unboxing Splatoon, it looks like. He has some kind of cat
and he said it was
porn behind
cringeworthy.
him. Well, he said parts of it were cringeworthy. I think the guy's just starting, you know what I mean?
Ready?
Yeah.
What these do in the game is they unlock music videos.
The Squid Sisters are back at
Okay.
it again with brand new hits. So switch on your Nintendo
Okay.
Wii U system.
I appreciate this.
Get
Look
jamming
at him.
with these timeless classics.
I like it.
Featuring Calamari Incantation.
Is that enough of that?
Yeah, that's enough. I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
what he's working on. Go over there, give him a view, give him a sub, like him, share him, subscribe him.
His channel is called John Opens Stuff.
John Open Stuff?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking good. That's a
like
really
that a
good
lot.
channel, man.
Hey Tim, did you ever get back to that dude that straight called you out?
I didn't get back. I mean, I told him that I'm still thinking about
Yeah,
calling
he
it,
called
but
him
for
and he was
now,
like,
no
hey, I'm
problem.
a bitch, so don't worry about it.
What's the next fun clip that wasn't terrible?
Ready?
Yeah.
Look at this graph.
This stuff is fun.
That was a good fun clip. That was a good fun clip. All right.
All right, ready?
And here's our final fun clip of the day.
Have you seen this at all?
Is our final fun clip of the day?
Yeah, it's the
All
final
right,
one.
cool.
Before you did win it.
My name is Naoki Oi. Today very lucky. Congratulations me! Yay! English a little, no problem. Only so.
So,
Is he fucking with him?
I don't know, but he's awesome.
Yeah, good for him.
Go get him.
I like that.
Go
I like that.
fucking get him. Let's see what got happening in the sub-only chat over here now.
I got a text from my mom
Yeah, what's she saying?
that I thought was worth sharing. She just out of nowhere says, you know, I could spend several days blowing up balloons for Kind of Funny Live 3.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Tim.
I enjoy that, but that
It's not out of nowhere. I think the breakouts we started talking about
great.
maybe not doing the balloons.
Knowing my mom watches stuff is the worst thing.
Oh,
in
she
the
watches
world,
everything from what I hear.
but- Yeah, I know.
Robert Ramirez, 92, says, hey, Tim, loved your drunk Instagram video the other night. Congrats on being the best man. How did you feel the next morning? Yes, congratulations.
Yeah.
You're Colonel's best
I am
man?
Colonel's best man.
All right, cool.
The first time I've been officially someone's best man.
Have you already written the speech? Do you already know what you're
No,
doing?
I've been like
Have you already
kind
made
of-
the video?
there's been a lot of, I'm working on all of it. They announced the date for the wedding. It's next year. So I'm excited about all that stuff.
Okay.
It was fun. They did this whole like presentation thing where they invited all the groomsmen and bridesmaids just to like hang out. And then like brought us into their room eventually, like after everyone was really drunk. And there was like this whole presentation.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, there was like
That's
everyone
cool.
we had custom hats and we had fucking like balloons and shit. Mine was blue.
Nice, of course, of course.
Yeah, it was great. It was a fun experience. They did good. We got trashed. Like, I haven't been that drunk in a long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, then I
like your
decided to
upside
post
down,
on-
sideways
I don't know
videos.
why you're all sideways and upside down.
You're fucking around, that's what.
Yeah, but anyway, I like getting drunk and posting Instagram videos. Which is probably not a good thing.
No, not a good, but it fits,
But I
it's
think
on
it's
brand.
funny.
It's on brand. King Franchise 88 says, Tim, when can we see pictures of your Switch with the 2 sexy blue Joy-Cons attached?
Dude, let me tell you, I hope soon.
Friday, right?
I'm assuming Friday is like when they'll come in because
Yeah.
I have them on order. We got a lot of stuff coming. I got my own. I want my own Pro controller. Like I hate that there's only one here because this thing is.
I still say you
hashtag
can
bang.
keep taking it.
I mean, if you're okay with that, I
Yeah,
will.
I have mine coming on
Okay,
Friday. Then
okay.
we'll leave the one you get on Friday here or whatever.
Got it.
I don't know.
Works for me because
Yeah.
this thing expensive, yes, but the battery life on it is
Yeah.
ridiculous. Puts like DualShock 4 to utter shame.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm
Well, there's no
all
light
about
bar.
it.
That's the problem there.
Yeah, and there's other things I want to say, but I can't say them yet. I'm gonna save that for our review of Zelda.
Yes, of course. Walter White says, guys, I love open world games like Fallout, but I'm worried about not knowing anything about the story of Horizon Zero Dawn. How did you feel about the narrative being told? It's an excellent narrative. It's told very well.
Yes.
Keeps you engaged.
Yeah, my favorite part of the game.
I think it caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting to be like, holy shit, I want to do the next story mission to find out what's going to happen. But they reward you early on and keep you rewarding, and there's twists and turns. Well, one final one here for you. Or me, I don't care. Drew Baca 1313 says, any members of the Kinda Funny crew at IGN today for their stream this afternoon? No, they invited us. We're just way too busy with GDC.
Yeah, go check it out though. It's for a good, very good cause.
Their video game
The
museum.
Video Game Museum.
Yeah.
This is for video game history. So go support them. A lot of our homies and friends are going to be helping out with that stream.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Kinda Funny Morning Show for February 27th, 2017. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, Kinda Funny Morning Show goes live each and every day, 11 a.m. here on twitch.tv/kindafunnygames, or you can catch it later on YouTube or podcast services around the globe. It would mean a lot if you gave us a few bucks for it, but if you can't, no big deal. We ain't mad. But if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime, you can sub. Just like all these people did. Do you want to read subs today?
Sure.
I feel like I've been talking for a long time.
Yeah, I'll do it.
These are, if Tim reads your name, you are a sub or a resub. We love and appreciate you.
Yeah, especially Pimp Daddy Tricky, Sacket Mengle, Sarvin Gator, Evil Zoltar, EduFish94, Reed Allen123, BG2580 says, 7 months with you beautiful bastards, excited to get my Wii U copy of Zelda on Friday. Tabrus Gaff says, I rarely get to watch live anymore, but I'll continue supporting you guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you, it means a lot.
That one, Andrew, love watching your streams all the time. Ray, you're the best streamer ever. Hashtag Ray.
Thanks, Ray.
Name goes here. Parker493, Tomare, Neo J2, Avi Mikey just says XD.
XD.
Connor just subscribed. Gmo Status, NB Prime, Flyers2148. J Pickizer says, you guys got to get Jessica Chobot for one of your shows. The Greg and Chobot combo was nice to see at the Dice Awards. How can we make that happen?
I told her. I'm like,
Okay.
we were talking about it open. You know, she's a few different things coming up to promote. I was like, we'll get scheduled around one of those.
Good.
But yeah, we love Jess, and Jess should totally come up.
We should get her on. We should do it 2 and 2. 2 Gamescast topics, 2 GOG topics. Or just have her on both shows.
Sure.
Regardless. Jub388 says, thank you guys for a wonderfully crazy ride. Who's better, Emma Watson or Emma Stone?
They're
no
both
need
amazing.
to choose.
Come on, why are
no
we doing
need
that?
to
Why we gotta do that?
No need to choose. D-Flay, Rezo Gunray, thanks friends. That's Switch.
That's so
Money.
Switch.
151. I'm just a Billy. Here's another Prime sub. Arceon.
Thank you.
NX Alexander 50. Lobdanks. Bob's HD. Mass Boiler. Kaluza 22. Rick and Dragon. Duffman 902. Nerd Node.
Can't breathe.
Kubi Studios. Which, by the way, I see you all the time in the YouTube chat, or in the YouTube comments. So thank you for being supportive. You guys have talked before about split screen going. Oh, we already talked about this in the show. Split screen. Patty P5464 says, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Patty. Wraithguard, BN 1889 actually. The Vitnar, Bob the Swan, Dustin Pearl says, let's go Blue Jays. Jugson, Xtal84 says, RIP Bill Paxton. I was watching Titanic a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
So it
gotcha.
hit
Tugged
extra hard.
at your heartstrings there.
KC Hammer. Colby Connors is trying to finish up Rise of the Tomb Raider before my pre-order for Horizon arrives tomorrow. I just love my bow-wielding, female-led, open-world action-adventure RPG games, apparently.
You do.
So many dashes in there. JMill1138 says, what up from UPenn? Shout out to UPenn. Gia's. What do you call them?
Alma mater.
Alma mater. I've been watching you guys for years and enjoy the content. Keep up the awesome work.
We will, thank you.
A couple days ago, Gia, we were walking down near 9th and Irving.
Yeah.
And we saw this couple walking in. He had a UPenn shirt, and she like looked at him like, UPenn, and he just did not respond at all and just kept walking.
That's the worst.
And I was like, that is just like we have the kind of funny like things go on. You fucking MIZZOU. People got shit down. This guy.
I've been hung off to dry on the MIZ before. MIZ to a guy in a Mizzou shirt, and he goes, yeah. I'm like, no, you fuck, what? How old are you? When did you graduate? You fucking idiot. And then I beat him to death. And then Kevin hides the body.
It was easy.
Copyright 22 says, Tim, you finished Final Fantasy 15 yet? Where would you rank it with your favorite Final Fantasy games? I beat it, but there's still a lot of the random story elements that I want to do. So before I rank it with the other Final Fantasies, I don't want to
I understand that.
Give it, but it's up there. It's not way up there, but I'd say it's definitely top 5. Keep in mind, I haven't played them all. But I haven't played them all because I'm not too interested in them. Top 5. Crowny V says, how's Porty doing? Thanks for 9 awesome months.
Porty's doing great. Got him back from pet camp. He's doing good. Still growing his hair back. He was super tired. Had another seizure. Jen makes him seize. Got to figure that out.
She makes him seize?
Yeah. Usually what happens with Portillo and his seizures is, and this is the idea, it's always, his seizures usually happen around someone visiting. His first one ever was when I had friends from college, then it was Poe, then it was Mom, and so it was like, oh, when people are here, he must not be eating or drinking enough or something like that, and he just shorts out. And then I've noticed, like, with Jen being around so much lately, like, he's having them multiple times in this trip. And so, like, last night he seized in bed again. And it's like, fuck, I know you're eating and drinking. So I don't know why, I don't know. It's just the excitement. He literally gets so excited, his little brain fries out. I don't know.
Holy shit. That sounds so scary.
It is. Well, now it's just normal.
Joey Noel says, am I writing this from the next room over? Maybe. Don't forget to sign up for Extra Life, kindafunny.com/EL.
Capital EL. I don't know if that matters. On Bitly it does. I don't know why I shouted out. Just letting it. Does it matter, says Kevin?
I'll test it.
No, it's fine, Kev. I trust you.
I'll test it.
Look
Half
at
English,
this
half
graph.
Irish. Says, Bond motherfucking goes.
Yeah.
I Squeeze Butts just subscribed. The Real Tim Shady says, love you guys. Thanks for all you do. Ray Play, Crazy Dogs, Majin08, Greener2424, and finally, the Real Nard Dog.
Hey,
Bernard, what up?
Hey, I just checked. It definitely doesn't matter.
Okay, good. And there's Joey Noel. Hey, Joey Noel, community manager.
I'm here.
How are you?
Sign up for Extra Life.
Oh,
Good.
she's there.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Kinda Funny Morning Show. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow when it'll be Nick and Tim, because I'll be downtown seeing games for GDC that I can't tell you about until I can tell you about them. Then we'll do a whole bunch of stuff about that. And it's a big week full of content. Oh, we didn't mention this earlier because we don't remember things too well. Next week, we're going to PAX East on Thursday. No Kinda Funny Morning Show the entire week. They're going off to do something on Tuesday, so we would just have Monday and Wednesday, but Colin was right, I've got to do this. There's a million other things going on. So just no shows at all next week for the Kinda Funny Morning Show. 2 silver linings to it. Number 1, this week, Colin's doing a whole bunch of Colin Was Right interviews. Those will all go live next week, 5 of them, 5 pieces of extra content, hour-long interviews with the likes of Jeremy Dunham, Jason Schreier, Mike Bithell, a whole bunch of cool kids. Then, even more exciting, when we do come back from PAX East, bye Joey Noel,
bye.
When we come back from PAX East on the 13th of March, Monday the 13th, Kinda Funny Morning Show, probably all of us but Colin, and the one and only Cisco.
The Dragon will join us.
The Dragon is coming through to the morning show.
Finally.
Then in the afternoon, doing a Game Over Greggy show with us.
Hell
we are super excited.
yes.
Is this subject to change? 1000%.
It's the Dragon.
He is one of these Hollywood rapper types who's just, maybe he's in Paris week, maybe it's one of his clones. Nobody knows what's going on.
Who knows?
So he's very popular and very busy, but Cisco, the Dragon, coming through for the Kinda Funny Morning Show, Friday the 13th.
I don't know
Monday
if you made this clear or not, because you said all this stuff and I was listening to you. But just to emphasize, next week, every day there will be a Colin Was Right.
5 of them, every day. Colin was right. Unless something goes horribly wrong. And what are the chances of that happening?
5 of them total.
5 Colin Was Rights.
Every day.
No.
Well, I know you said 5 of them every day.
Once a day.
Once every work day. Monday through Friday.
I'm just trying to make sure
I'm being very clear with you. I'm not mad.
I'm just trying to be clear.
I'm just being trying to clear with you.
Excellent.
All right.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Cut the